Hello everybody and welcome back to Blender for Beginners. Don't worry, we're not making this, I've just been mucking about with the logo. Right, today we're going to make let's just delete this. Go and set your workspace up like you would normally do. Today we're going to make a little factory style building. So we're going to add a plane. I'm going to scale it by 2. Let's go scale it by 2. Let's rotate Y90. Let's GZ2. That will pop that back up on there. That will give us a 4 meter by 4 meter. That should be big enough. Shift DY, drag that over there. Control R. Whoops. Control Z. I didn't mean to do that. Control R. Let's split that in. Control R, let's do 3 there as well. I'm going to make a window top. Now I wanted these to be 4 meters wide, but this one I want it to be 3 meters tall. Let's go and put in 5 cuts. Let's just get edge length on and let's scale those along the Y till those last ones are 0.5. So the outer, can't point with a pointer, I got to move my mouse. So these ones and these ones is what I was looking at 0.5. Let's turn the edge length off. Let's press 1 to go into vertex mode. Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's get the spin tool. Let's 2 for edge select. Click X along the X-axis, and we're going to grab those 2. Wait, before I grab those 2, I want to loop cut that and loop cut that one. 2. Yeah, that's right. Let's grab those. Let me just quickly save as step 6. And yeah, go ahead and save. Just in case the spin tool crashes it. I have found out it is to do with OBS and the spin tool. They don't like one another for some reason. So we're just going to rotate that, holding the control button down to get the snapping. And then we're going to drop this back down to 8, I think. Yeah, it looks fine. Let's click up here, let's get the spin tool off the screen. Let's just go LM by distance, or Alt M if you're on an older one. Let's grab these 2, let's extrude Z, snap. Just before we do that, make sure we get vertex Z. If you extrude and make a mistake and then right click, the next move you can either Control Z to go back and unextrude, or just GZ and just drag them, because it will already duplicate the edges. Now then what I want to do is I want to dissolve those 4, and I want to dissolve these, but if I dissolve this now, what's going to happen is it's going to collapse this edge down, and I want to keep this shape. The reason being is because there's nothing connected on this side. These dissolve alright, but if I dissolve these, it'll do the same. It'll collapse the edge, so I don't want to do that just now. What I do need to do though is delete them, which is going to delete those faces, but that's fine. Let's click, Control click, Shift click F, click, Control click, Shift click F. Link merge by distance. Let's go 1. Let's get that one and that one. Let's F that one and that one. F 2 for the edge select. Shift click, Control click. I haven't got my screencast keys on. I swear I've just switched these on. I did switch them on, but they weren't working. They are working now. Shift click F. So we went click, Control click, Shift click F. I'm just going to fill that face in there. do what did I want to do here now? Try to think how I did this because I've already made these ones. I've got a little picture on the other screen and I can barely see it. I'm going to do 2 loop cuts there, and I'm going to get rid of the bottom one on that edge there. This is going to be the window to this point. That's right. So I want to loop cut that one. I want to loop cut that one. We're going to 3 face select. We'll grab those 2, grab those 2 and those 2, and we'll press Control plus on the number pad to give us those faces. We're going to insert II. Do we need to insert them first? I think we need to insert them. Yeah, let's insert them like that, and then let's do insert. Bring them in a little bit. Let's extrude X minus 0.1. Yep, right. Let's grab these. No, I'm not sure. I think if we alt click that, extrude X 0.1. Oops, Control Z. Going on. Extrude X 0.05 actually. And now what I wanted is grab these 4, extrude X 0.2. It's a bit much. Try that again. Extrude X 0.15. Yeah. Let's go 2 for edge select. Let's grab these edges. Oops. Let's GX. Let's drag that back there. Let's give us a little bit of a base on that window. This is not exactly the same way as I've made it already, which is why I'm getting a little bit confused. What do I need to do there? Let's put that loop cut back in. That's 3. We wanted to grab these, extrude X, whack it there. But it's the same as that. Now then, I want to grab this edge, control click, control click, control click, control click. I want to control, I want to shift click these two. I'm going to control B, just going to bevel them out slightly. I'm just aware of that top one. Let's go deselect these. Oops. Let's get 3 for face select. Let's deselect these by pressing shift. And with that one, I am aware that this top is slightly bent, but that's alright, we can fix that. Extrude X 0.05. What I want to do then is go, let's go vertex. Let's just grab these 2 and delete. A little bit overlapping here. My microphone switched on, yeah. That's alright, we don't mind that too much. You don't really want overlapping faces, but let's fix it. Let's just grab them and H to hide. We'll can come at this from the back. We don't need to hide those. Let's go to edge select. Let's grab that one as well. Let's just scale Y. Actually, no. I'm not even sure what I'm doing myself here now. No, that's fine. Leave it as that. You don't really want overlapping faces, but it's such a tiny amount, you're not going to see it. It's just that if we move it, it's going to create a gap either side, and it's going to be quite fiddly to fix it. I tend to avoid doing things like that, but sometimes it's just easier just to leave stuff if it's not going to cause you a major problem. Let's get rid of these end pieces. Let's shift click these, delete those. Let's go 2 for edge select. Let's grab these 2 and let's GZ and we'll snap that to that vertex. That'll just straighten that top line out. So we have a detailed window. Let's put cavity on. You don't have to do if you don't want to do. I just like it. Okay, let's AGY. Let's link Shift EY. Excuse me. Bring that back into the center. Let's create a. Go from this one, control click to there, that doesn't like that. Control click to there, there, there. Down to there, across to there, back up to there. There, there. There. Perhaps it would have been easier just to go from the middle and press Control plus on the number pad, I think. Press 3 on the number pad. Let's deselect them. I'm all over the place today, sorry. Control Z. Let's go and select everything inside of this edge. We don't want these edge pieces, so just these dots in the middle here. Control Z to go back in there. Let's delete those faces. Let's grab these. Let's delete those. And just grab those and delete them. Delete them. Okay. Let's. Oh, we need to create a door in here, so. Just thinking what the best way is to do this. We need to cap that bit off. Oh, if I was to. Grab these, grab the 2 outer edges, merge at center, grab them 2, merge at center, grab that one and that one, merge at center, and let's grab that one, merge at center. Whoops, that's not the right one. I'm aware we've got extra. Grab them, what's GZ? Will that affect? Get them up as close to that edge as possible. Now we're missing the. I think it's that one. That one. Are you going to mess up? Merge at center, yeah. Alright, let's just press F to fill. We'll go to edge select. Grab these 2 edges here and we'll F, just fill that face in there. Well, that looks okay. If I want to fix these actually, let's just GZ and let's snap that to that vertex. Let's GZ, snap that to that one, just keep them in line. Let's go 3. get hold of, okay, there's one. Can we just grab that vertex and just snap it onto that corner there? Do the same with this one. Oops. Grab that vertex and we'll just G, control click, snap it to there, making sure you're on vertex select. Right, you just need to bring those, so 2 edge selects. Right, let's grab that one, control click this one, G, Y, click it onto there. The same with this one, grab that, G, Y, click it to there, let's F to fill, grab those and those, just F that. Oops, let's go back again, we didn't get it all. Just press delete on the number pad. There we go, F that one. And we're going to F this one, we're going to F this, F that. Right, delete 2. Grab that edge, make sure we're getting all the edges in. Let's fill that. No, that's not working. Just GZ. Okay. Delete that bottom face. Right, 2 edge select. I still can't select this. If I press H to hide that, I can select it now. No, it's still selecting that one. Are you going to give me a face now? No! Right, let's delete that. And let's get this vertex. Let's just G, snap that vertex to that one. Let's do the same. Even though we'll fix this side. If you haven't fixed this side, let's just, sorry, I keep mousing over the bottom of the screen. Let's press on one of them, press delete on the number pad, just get that over there. So it's that one we want to G, just snap to there. So G, control click, snap. Can we delete that face? Face in there we can delete. Delete that. Can't delete that because it's that one. Right, so now we should 2 edge select, grab them. There we go. That was a bit harder than it should have been. That was a lot harder than it should have been. 2. Let's grab these. Grab one side, extrude Y, click to the middle, extrude Y, click to the end. There we go. Let's just link by distance, link by distance. Could have done them at the same time. Do we need this panel at the end here? I don't think we do. Let's keep it there for the time being. AGY. Okay, let's. What do we need to create? We need. I could do with do some roof and stuff, but I think just press Shift C to return the cursor back there. How long have we been going? 20 minutes. Let's go and texture this. Right, textures in the description down below. UV editing material, go to base color, click this, image texture, go to open, go to where you stored your texture. They're not in name order. Video, texture, there we go. Right, let's make sure we've got UV sync selection. Let's press A, cursor in this window, right click, UV unwrap faces. Make sure you're on face mode if you don't see it. And smart UV project, increase the island margin a little, click OK, come over to this window, G, grab them off there. Right, and we can start to texture this now. Let's just before we close that window down, let's raise the roughness, let's drop the specular. The reason I do that is just because it looks a little bit better in this viewport. It doesn't affect it in the game, but specular is the shininess. So if it's looking really shiny, turn your specular down, and the roughness just makes it a little bit darker. So over in here, Z material preview, let's go back to the material. This is what happens if you don't have clipping switched on. Let's switch clip. There we go. Right, we're going to come over here, we're going to G. Now we're upside down. Tell we're upside down because it started coming in from this side. So let's rotate, let's flip it around, let's S to scale. Let's get that door there nicely. Grab that. Let's grab this side. Let's get vertex select or a vertex snap on. G, snap there. Now the door's backwards, so we come over here and we press SX -1. So S for scale, X for the X axis, -1, and that will flip that door. So we have both sides of the door. Let's go into shading. Let's just get rid of all these windows. Join areas, click. Join areas, click. Join areas, click. Let's turn the background down. Right, so we've got a big wooden door. It's a little bit sort of repeating there, but that's alright, it's not too bad. Okay, so we want break, so we're going to get this to here, this, I'm pressing shift click, control click. We want shift click, control click, nope, control Z, control click. Remember that's the shortest path, so sometimes it will take a slight detour, so I'll go back and just do a few less. So shift click, control click, shift click, control click, shift click, control click, shift click, control, shift, control, click. Let's come over here, press 3 on the number pad, right click, project from view, G, drag that off there, let's grab that one, G, snap it to that face, G, scale, G, just get that in there, and scale, and G, that in as best we can. Let's break. Let's alt click, shift click, control plus on the number pad. Actually, before we do that, let's just go and delete those bottom faces. I'll just alt shift click that one, delete faces. Right, so alt click on one of the edges, shift click, control plus number pad. Let's grab those, G, let's rotate, I think it's that way, just grab these, that's the top end of that, right, let's grab them, G, snap that onto there, let's get you. Right, you're an end piece there, so you're, right, let's grab that, let's grab, rotate, G, snap that onto there, grab, rotate, G, snap that onto there. Now these should be the top bits, so kill that one, actually, yeah, that's right, so click that, G, grab it, take it beyond, and G, come back and it'll snap, G, bring that G down, snap that one, let's get that, let's line it up with there, We can snap it onto the end of that if we want. G, get that there, snap there, G, select them all, with drag the box, let's scale G, get that in there. Now I notice that one's upside down, that one's upside down, so let's rotate. And this whole line's upside down, so let's rotate. How could I tell? Because the bottom was was on the upper edge. Right, okie dokie. Let's grab Windows. I'm just shift clicking these. Shift click. And press 3 on the number pad. Whoops. Go away. Yeah, right click, project from view. G. Grab those. G. In place. Put them up here. Let's grab these ones. Let's G. Scale them down a little bit. G. Okay, let's scale Y. X. Sorry, scale X. Let's make them a bit wider. Scale X. A bit bigger still. G. Making sure those middle ones will fit in the panels. Let's just scale Y. That way is so up and down on this is Y actually. Gets a little bit confusing. So I'll try and get them in there as best you can. If you have to move them, you can do. Just move them over a little bit. Oh, grab that one. Let's just move that one up. We just don't want any on any of the white bits really, any of the edging. That one up a little bit. Grab these. Let's bring these over to here. Let's scale. I have to scale them down a bit actually. Just make sure one fits, and then box select over because there's two lots here. So let's get them box select over. Let's get them up there. Now then, just come in your window. Make sure you've got none that are going over any white edges. So let's just grab that one and lift it up a little bit. Now let's go have a look in the shading. Those look quite good. We've even got a little bit of broken glass there. Cool. Let's go UV editing. Let's scroll out a little bit. Let's box select the windows. We're going to go Control plus on the number pad. Let's Alt Shift click that. Let's come back over here. Press B, Shift, drag a box over, deselect those. Let's G. I don't know if you can hear that, but the back door's open and it's absolutely throwing it down. So just bear with me 1 second. Alright, okay, back door shut. Just the heavens have opened and it's absolutely lashing it down. I couldn't hear myself. Right, what we're doing. Let's start grabbing some of these. Let's grab that. Let's rotate, spin it over. So G, let's grab it over there. Let's grab these. Let's grab them over there a little bit. Start breaking them down, stacking them. Try and get in too many. Grab that circle there, rotate, G, pop that on there. So you can link select that one, G, drag that over there. Let's link select this so we can rotate, G, pop that on there. Grab these, G, pop them down there. Some of them, stick them on there. Bring them up a little bit. This top section, let's bring it down. Let's drag that out of the way. Let's get this section. Let's just bring that down. This top section, bring it down. Should be okay. G. G. Just scale that back in a little bit. Let's have a look at that. How do they look? Got a bit of an edge there that I don't like. Other than that, they look alright. Let's go UV editing. We can fix this now. Grab. Let's get these and just bring them down to a darker bit. Let's grab some of these are all a bit too light. Right up at the top. Actually, Alt Shift click on the corners here. On the angular pieces, Alt Shift click, Alt Shift click, Alt Shift click. Let's just grab them. Let's just break them down. Let's stick them over dark a bit. There we go, that's better. Just got these bits to do now. Let's grab that out of the way because we don't need that. Let's grab the rest of them. G, rotate. Grab that, stick it on there. Selecting them, so making sure you're on box select up here, and then you can click, drag, G to move, click, drag, G to move, click, drag, to move, drag, move, G to move, click, drag, the lots, get yeah, they look alright. So factory windows, a bit grimy, some more wooden doors. How long we've been going for, I don't know, because I stopped the recording. It was 20 odd minutes, so we're at about the half-hour stage now. Let's go back into modeling. Let's get Z material preview. We can see what we're doing. Let me just. Sorry. Right. I just wanted to switch off a window there. Alright, let's link GY. Let's pop that right there. Let's link GY. Let's snap that to there. Let's have another one. Link Shift DY. Bring it GY. Snap. Link Shift DY. Bring it along. GY. Snap back. So that gives us those. Now we want a door. Actually, I want some corner pieces as well. So let's Alt click that edge, extrude X minus 1. Sorry, Y. Let's extrude Y minus 1. Enter. Control R, loop cut. 3. Alt select on one of the corners. Right click, split. Rotate Z minus 90. GX take it away, GX, bring it back, GY, snap it to that corner there, link that. Oh, Control Z, no, I don't want to link that. I want to link that onto Alt, Shift, click on that one, right click, split, GY, bring it off, 2, edge select, grab that GY, snap it to there, grab that GX, snap it to there, do the same up this bit, grab that GY, snap it to that corner, grab that GX, snap it to that bit. Let's 3 link, merge by distance, so M or Alt M. Right, let's go UV editing. Let's right click, UV, Smart UV project. Okie dokie, G, grab that. What are you two? You're the top faces. Okay, let's grab them over there. Let's just grab these over and break them down so that they're roughly about the same size. That top section, we might have to loop cut that. In fact, excuse me, let's loop cut that. Let's just grab all of them. 3 face select. Just get all them stacked. G scale. G, let's move it off to a different bit. Scale it down a little bit. G. So we're not on that bit at the bottom. Now I have just noticed that these ones are sideways. Let's grab those. Let's rotate. Get them the right way round. G. They weren't sideways at all. It's just on a bit of dodgy pattern. I thought they were sideways. They are upside down though. Yeah, let's rotate. Spin them the right way around. They were just on a bit of dodgy pattern there. Right, let's grab them there. So I want to put a bit of dirt on these bottom ones. Let's grab them. Let's get that down there. That one, G. Let's rotate him because it's the wrong way around. G, let's move that. Let's just grab that one because we've got it. Oops. Just that one. Right on the right bit. A little bit of dirt there. We can do the same on these if we want actually. Let's do these and do them upside down. G. Give me that one. G. That one's already upside down. Fine. That one. This one's the right way around, so I'm going to flip that. Just gives us a bit of dirt coming off the bottom of the pillar there. Okay. Let's go back to modeling. Let's link GY snap. Yeah, that's fine. Let's shift DY up there, scale Y -1, GY back to there, snap, Q for faces, Alt M, Q. Just get that back to normal. I think I might put I need to put a door in, but I think I might put them in at the side. I'll take one of these panels out and put a door panel in. I can't make my mind up. These really should be extruded a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that modeling. Let's link. Shift select these faces. We don't want them. Let's just grab these. Shift click, control click, Alt E, extrude faces along normals. Let's just take them No, let's not do that. Extrude scale. Z. Let's grab this edge. This edge. GY snap back to there. Probably an awkward way of doing it. Grab them. That's GY. Snap that back. GX. Snap that back to there. Let's go 3. Let's link. I only need the end bit. Let's alt click that. Alt shift click that one. Control Z. Alt shift click that one. Go UV editing. Let's just go UV. Smart UV project. Okay. Just grab them out of the way. I just want to delete a couple before I go map them. We don't need. I think we do need that top one actually. These ones we don't need. Go ahead and delete those. Making sure we're not deleting any facing outwards. Let's delete those. Let's got a couple of extra vertices there. Let's delete those. And again. So merge this thing. Link. 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 Merge. Let's merge it. Oh, we've got to delete this bottom one. Could delete that vertex. Right, so yeah, let's leave them top ones on there, that's fine. Let's go over here, let's grab these. G down, scale them, oops, wrong window, scale them down a bit. G. Just gives a bit of an edge on there so they're not exactly flat with the what have I done here now? Oh, deleted that face. 2, edge select, drop down, let's F, then F. 3, let's just grab them. Smart UV project. Let's skew right down. G. There we go. Right, link, merge by distance. Let's increase the margin up a little bit. Just make sure that's linked. Still not link. What's going on here? It's 1. Let's grab that, snap that to there. Let's do the same again with that one. Grab that one, snap that to there. I've made this proper awkward. I've made this proper awkward. What's wrong with me today? 3. Link. M merge by distance. Move 2 vertices. Now are you linked? Now it's linked. Right. Just grab that. G. But I'm a bit out of practice because I've been making stuff for the competition for the last few days. So I'm not used to recording. Making a bit of a mess of it. It's a lot easier working on your own, I tell you. Instead of working trying to do videos, delete those. Let's those. Shift D Y, bring that down. Scale Y -1. GY snap. Q face. Just make sure, yeah, Shift N, Q face. Right, okay. That should be fine. Let's go back to modelling. Now I've messed it up. Right, how long have we been going for? I haven't got a clue. About 40 minutes or so, I reckon. Let's get rid of that because we don't need it. Let's grab a window and a door. Grab 2 windows. Let's grab window, door, window. Shift D, rotate Z, minus 90. GY. GX. Oop, come back. X. GY. GY. Snap that into place there. Now I want need an entranceway somewhere. Doorway. Let's grab these. Link. Shift D, Y. I come down here. Scale Y, -1. Control Shift N, GY, and snap that into place. Let me just go switch my screencast keys on and off again. I'm gonna have to get a better one because these ones keep switching themselves off, which is not good at all. Let's link. Shift D, X, scale X, -1, GX, snap. Just make sure we get them in the right place. Shift N, just double check that they're done there. Alright, okay. Let's get this. Link. Shift D, X, scale X, -1, Shift N, GX. Just snap that in there. Turn the face orientation off. Right, so we've got a factory with 4 big factory doors, but we need I need an entrance. I need a pedestrian. That's the word I'm looking for. Pedestrian entrance. Let's link this one. Let me think. Control Shift click those. We'll leave those in place. Just Shift click those 2. Right, let's delete those faces. Let's go 2. Let's grab those edges. Let's grab all of those. Make sure we're getting all the edges. Extrude Y to this bit. Snapped. Yes. Let's go UV editing. Let's loop cut that. Give it 3 loop cuts just so I can do this middle bit easier. 3 face select. Grab a couple of faces. Let's Control plus, Control minus. No, that's not worked. Shift click, Control click, Control click, Control click, Control click, Control click, Control click. Get all those faces. Let's UV project those. Let's G. Let's grab those. Actually, what I wanted to do there. Let's grab all of those. Those bits are fine. We can rotate. We can grab those and we can stick those there. Great. Grab these. Let's press 3 on the number pad in this window. Right click. Project from view. G. Scale that. G. Scale. Scale. Why are you not as tall as them? That's odd. Make it as tall as them. Because otherwise the brick's not lining up. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Try and get this line up as best we can. There we go. We should be lined up there. Right, I want to create a doorway, so let's go back to modelling. Let's grab those. Let's insert II. Set a little bit. Extrude X. Let's bring it back. Before we do that, let's just go into solid view so I can see what I'm doing. 2 edge select. Let's grab that GZ. Snap that to there. Do the same again. Let's link. Merge by distance. Let's grab these faces. Extrude X minus 0.1. Let's go UV editing. Let's grab that. Let's pop it on this door, which is sideways. Let's rotate it. Scale it. Get it into scale. Sure, we've got the full door here. Yeah, seems to be all right there. Let's go and grab the inner edge of that. Let's UV smart projects. Okay. Grab them off there. I want to extrude this slightly. Now there's a face in there. Control Z, UV, smart UV project. Okay, let's G, grab that off there. Grab that little dot there. Let's come over here. Let's delete that face. There we go. Right, 2, 3. Let's get that. Let's extrude X 0.05. Let's just bring that out a bit. Control plus on the number pad. Right click. UV unwrap. Smart UV project. G. Let's drag that off there. Let's grab these. Let's start breaking them down a little bit. Up over these. Let's scale. Let's set them up here. Scale them back up a little bit. G scale. Should be alright. I need to do that in a bit. Get that. G. Shrink them back down to the normal size. Scale it right down. Let's grab the top ones. G. Pop that up there. Scale them in. Now then, I need a platform. I did get some metal for this, didn't I? This metal over here. Let's go to modeling. Let's new. What are we going to do here? What are you? What have we got? Grab them. GX. Snap them back into place. Just fill those gaps in there. Let's go to 2 edge select. Let's grab this. Let's extrude X 1. Yeah. Let's 3 face select. Let's grab it. Let's extrude Z 0.05 minus 2 edge select. Grab that. F fill. Control plus, no, control minus 3, shift, I don't want that. Grab them. Let's go UV editing. Let's smart UV project. We need to do this every time we create anything new. These, let's whack them over there. We might have to split this up a little bit. think we are going to do. Let's loop cut. Why are you not? Oops, scrub them. Merge. Control R. Why won't you loop cut? Oh, it is doing. Yeah, let's loop cut them now. 3 to make sure we're in face select. Let's get these. Let's start dragging them over. Get the lots. Rotate. G. Step down. G. Look. Didn't leave enough room on this texture for these steps. Maybe if I got rid of one of them. We have a, yeah, we can have a grid. Let's have a grid. Let's rotate. Let's G. Scale. Oops. Bring them over that edge as well. Let's get that one off there. Let's get these. In fact, let's get all the edge ones off there. That one out. Let's grab that one, bring it back. Underside doesn't really matter. We'll make it look like it's got a bit of a dodgy walkway. Let's go back to modelling. Oh, now we're going to do this. Control R that one. Control R that one. No, let's not do that. I need some. Let's shift D. X, Y. Let's shift D, Y. Let's just bring that out a little bit. Extrude Y. 0.3 minus. Let's link GZ. Let's scale X. Let's bring it in a little bit. And let's GX. Let's just bring it out to its level without. What I just want to make sure is that this end is not going to clip with the concrete down underneath it. So let's grab this end. Let's press 1 on the number pad. Let's GX, and let's just bring it, snap it to that, and then let's just bring it a little bit further out. Okay, UV editing, let's link that, let's unwrap, Smart UV project, okay, G, doesn't matter what the bottom looks like, it's just the top section. Let's get that one, snap it to there, make sure they're the same size. Let's get this lot, snap that to there, then bring that down, let's stick him over there, the lot, rotate, oops, let's get him over there. Right, let's get the lot, G, scale, whoop, scale, scale that down, G, bring that end over. Let's bring this end down a little bit. I'm looking at the model down here for a little bit. Actually, we want this. We want these rotated. Let's just Alt click that. Let's just make them a little bit narrower. Base as well. Rotate those. Bring those ends in. I don't really like that. It's just, yeah, let's do them like that. So it looks similar to these. Let's go modeling. Let's link Shift D Y GY, click GZ minus 0.2, whoops, XZ, that's it, yeah. Let's just link, let's just GZ, let's just snap that back up to there, GZ minus 0.2, I just want to make sure these are even, that's all. Link, link, Shift D, X, Y, 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 GY, snapback, GZ, minus 0.2, this is our steps, Control R, Control R, let's just go into material preview, because I just want to make sure I do this, GG, if you press GY, X, sorry, you will stretch the material, you'll stretch the pattern on it. But if we press GG, it'll allow you to move it without stretching the pattern on. Let's just get to the roundabout there. Back into solid mode by pressing Z. Let's try to think how to do this now. Control R, let's just bring that so it's kind of in line with, oh, we don't want it that far over, let's bring it to there. Not sure why it didn't join that section up. Sure it hasn't messed up the, yeah. Just want to hide this face a second. Should be, yeah, let's get that and that. Let's press J to join. Control Z. Why are you joining funkily like that? 3L. M by distance? No? Okay. Alt H. Let's hide the ugly. There's ugly going on. What's this? You. We can get rid of you. That's fine. And we can leave that one. Get rid of, no, we can leave that one. I don't know if they're visible or not. No, we can get rid of those. Okay. Right, let's go back to solid because I need to see what I'm doing. Press Control R, let's do 1, Control R, let's do 1, Control R, and Control R, let's do 2. Let's Control R1, Control R1. I still don't get why you're not connecting over here. If we was to Control R GG, the only thing with GG is solid material preview GG gently. Now let's GY, snap that to there, 1, join those 2, 3, right, Z, solid. I'm sorry if I made this really confusing. Let's grab that one, that one, that one. Let's grab that one and that one. Let's grab that one, oh, not that one. Not that one either. Let's grab that one. Let's grab this one, and this one. Now, I just want to see if beveling messes the material up. I think it will. No, it's alright. Let's just Control B them. Try and get them kind of squarish. Now 3, face selects. Go back to solid if you want to make it easier. Let's grab them. Let's grab that corner. Grab these. Should have another one there. just put in a loop cut there and drag it over for 3. Let's grab those again. Grab that one. It don't have to be perfect. So let's extrude Z1. Control Z. Extrude Z 0.75. Better. Extrude Z 0.1. No. Control Z. Extrude Z 0.05. That'll do. And now let's go grab these. Well, we're going to grab them and we're going to bridge faces. Grab them. I'm just going to do that. Let's grab all these bridge faces. Bridge. Let's get them ones. And ones. I'll show you how to fix this in a second. Just Control R. Let's bring that over so it's similar to that one. GG. Let's just move it a little bit. Need another one. There. Let's just. That's a no. He's outside edge. Oh no. Yeah, let's do that one. 3, let's grab those 2 and we're gonna extrude Z, snap to there. These 2, I'm gonna extrude Z, snap to that bottom bit. We also need 1. That's 2, let's go ahead, let's grab those 3. Control bevel, let's bevel them. 3, face select. Let's grab these, extrude Z, down to there, extrude Z. On the other side as well. Yes, oops. Let's control, let's move that into place, control, let's move that into place. There's a reason I can get them all lined up perfectly, but if I move them afterwards, it'll mess the texture up. Extrude Z. Right. We on put bounding box Z. Right, okay, do it this way then. Let's deselect them two. Let's GZ. Let's deselect them two. GZ. Get those, so the steps have got some actual support instead of just floating. They are kind of floating around that edge. Let's sort these ends out. Let's grab 2. Let's grab those GZ and just we need to grab, actually let's alt shift those. Not you, we do want you and you. Right, let's GZ, press shift and just bring that down so it's straightish. Should have done that top one as well. Let's grab that one. GZ. Let's just grab that one. Let's GZ. Straighten that one. Quite a bit slightly different angle than the others. Let's grab this face here. 3. Let's extrude Y. X. Let's extrude X. Let's pop it on there. Right, let's go delete that face. Can go under here and delete any underneath faces as well. delete those. Let's Alt Shift click those. Alt Shift click these. Those, and the undersides. You're going to make me select them all individually now, aren't you? Right, we don't want those. All we want is these bits. Right, let's go UV editing, UV Smart UV Project. Okay. Let's grab this off here. Let's start grabbing these and breaking them down. Them ones. Let them. Need them to be quite narrow to get into that texture without too much trouble. Stack them over one another like that. Let's grab these, let's rotate. Let's grab them. Do some background music on something. Just for the dead bits while I'm looking at the screen thinking. Let's grab those. Let's shift. Let's rotate. E. Let's grab these. In fact, let's grab those. Let's rotate. G. There. So them are okay. They can go on there. Let's grab them. Let's grab them. Let's rotate. G. Pop that on there. Let's grab these. Let's rotate. Reasonably straight. G. Let's grab them and just stack them over. It's going to be another hour and a half video by the looks of it. I don't even know how long I'm recording for because I stopped the recording once. Let's grab them. Let's rotate. Let's grab G. Let's scale. Let's see how they look on that. Yeah, that looks alright. Rusty stairway up into the building. Let's make a roof. Let's go modelling. Now then, edge selects. I'll click. In fact, by distance. Excuse me. I'm sorry about my coughing. Right, let's alt click. It's a bit rough last few days. Hay fever. Let's grab these corner edges. Let's control click. I want to make sure I'm only getting the top edge, so just control clicking. There we go. Let's F. Let's extrude Z. Let's give it 0.5. I'm just going to make that brickwork. Let's extrude scale a little bit. Let's extrude Z 0.5 again. Let's inset. Let's extrude Z. Let's bring that down a little bit, so we just sink that roof down in there. Now, it's definitely not going to let me loop cut this. to go and join some of these vertices up. Let's join the middle one. Pop. What roof texture have I got? Oh, I've got that one, okay. Let's go back to modeling. Let's 3. Let's select these two faces. Right click, split, 2 edge select, grab that, GZ. Whee. Okay, that didn't work. Let's 3 link, GZ. Let's just link that. Let's just hide it for a second. Let's go 1 into vertex select. Let's grab these. Let's grab those. Shift selecting. Let's grab those. These the edge as well. Get all of these vertices. I'm gonna shift click those and dissolve those. Okay. Oops. Control Z. I didn't mean to dissolve that one. Let's dissolve those. There we go. 2. Right. Now we can do this. GZ 2. Let's go GZ3. GZ3. That's a bit better. Alt H. 3. Grab them. GZ. Snap it back into there like that. Let's go 2. Grab these two. F. Now extrude Z. I want the section in the middle. Scale Z 0. GZ. G. Need to go inside to grab this. So we need to come down to this edge. GZ. Oh, it's because I sunk that roof edge in. Let's just hide that for a second. 3. That's it. Delete those faces. Alt H. Should be fine. Yeah. Alright, let's go inside. Let's click on one of these faces. Press delete. Not delete, full stop on the number pad. No, this one hasn't got them. Okay. 2. Extrude Z, scale Z 0, GZ, whoops, GZ. Going on here. GZ, let's join it to that edge, there we go. I was on the wrong bit. Okay, let's 2. We go to scale Y. I can bring that in a bit. Like that's fine. I control loop cut those. Yeah. I want to do. I think I'm gonna end up doing loads on this. Let's just loop cut that. Right. Let's 3. Let's go to face select. Let's grab these top 4. Let's control plus. So that's why. Let's link it to that. Let's merge by distance. Let's do that again. Right. Control plus. Nope. Still won't do it. Okay. Let's grab this one. Control plus. There we go. And again. Right. UV editing. Smart UV projects. Okay, let's grab them off there. Let's Right, we've got overlapping faces here. No, Alt H. UV editing, what's going on there? That looks like overlapping faces. It is overlapping face. Is it just that one or is it both corners? How come I have a overlapping face there? Let's grab them. Let's just split them. G, X, a little bit 2. Up those edges, G, Y, click them back there. 3, those GX, just snap back into place. Go. Link, merge. Right, so let's in fact, I want these 2 corner bits. Let's grab those. Put them down there like that. Let's grab those. Scale them up a little bit. They look alright. Okay, that's fine. Now, I'm going to B shift select those. Let's rotate with G. These don't look great. I have to admit. Scaled right. Might be just a bit too small. That looks a bit better. Let's just scrub them off. Let's scale them up a bit more. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's go grab these. It's G. Right. G. Let's take them off there because we need to stack these. Not both sets here. Right, I need to stack these in width of, just give me the window, thank you. So I need 1 panel, that's 1 panel width, okay. Grab these, like G, click, G, click, G, click, G, click. You awkward bit, that's another dodgy one by the looks of it. Are you not the same length as those? You should be. Just drag that one in there, right. Let's get that. Those in, let's get them in, let's grab the lot, let's bring them up here and we'll scale. Scale it down, whoops, just a little bit. G. Now they should be the same. It looks slightly bigger. I'm going to scale that way. Ah, there we go. Too much. try and get it to look right. Why didn't I get that top section? Should have done that at the same time. Right, let's rotate. Let's grab it off there. G, come back. Right, let's grab this one. There we go. Let's should be right. I have to go and do that again now. Bring them over there, scale it up. G, scale. Set that up there. Up to there should be the same. That's good. Didn't do the underneath. And I'm gonna make that top section concrete. Let's just do. Should do this concrete as well, actually. Yeah, let's grab them. Oh, don't do that. What are you? Oh, bit that got left behind. Right. Let's stick there. Let's start breaking these down a little bit. Just want to get these down. Grab them. Let's start snapping them down a little bit. That'll do. Let's G, let's just scale that up. Look at that, does that look okay? Looks fine. Let's get the roof section. Rotate. Okay, which side? We've got this side. Cool. Let's get these end bits. Alright, let's rotate. G. Rotate. G. Let's get them bits. Rotate. G. Them. G. Let's get them on there. Grab them ones, let's bring them back in a little bit. Should be alright. Oops, scale. Now we're going to have to break them down again. Get the half, G. Let's get over there. Scales. Now I've got a bit of dark texture at the top there. Is the right way around? Yeah. Just want to get. Just loop cut these three. To get that section, and I want to bring that up onto there. Just gives a bit of a difference in the roof. Let's just top it. Gives a bit of a darker roof. Let's do these. I was thinking of doing the corners as well, actually. Yeah, I've definitely been going for an hour and a half now. Right, let's do a quick chimney and call it done, because otherwise this video is going to be going on forever. You can go and mess around with things yourself if you want to change things or alter things. Let's put a couple of chimneys. Let's control R. Let's control R. Let's just put 7 on the number pad. What do I want to do? Let's do 1 chimney in the middle. 2. Let's grab this. Let's control B. Let's have a double chimney. Have a look at shading. I just want to. Yeah, that's mess that up. I didn't want you to mess it up. Smart UV project. Made them a bit odd. Right, let's get them about the same size and then let's rotate. Scale, whoop. Needs to be smaller, there we go. That looks about right. Let's go back to modelling. Let's grab these two. Extrude Z. Scale Z 0. GZ. Inset. Extrude Z. A little bit. Inset. That. Control R. Loop cut that. 3. 2. Let's dissolve those. Right click, dissolve. Turn my cursor back to normal. 3. Let's II. Let's inset those. Extrude Z. Let's subdivide. That's 1. Subdivide again. No, let's go back. Let's undo that. Right click, split. EZ 1. Let's just go grab these. Dissolve those. 3. GZ, snap that back down there. Right, subdivide, subdivide. Right click, loop tool, circle. Go away. Thank you. Circle, fit inside. If I just alt click those and being really awkward. Let's get all these edges and bridge edge loops. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Do the same again over here. Control shift click, control shift click. Get these. Right click, bridge edge loops. Wahai. Got them, bridge edge loops. There we go. 3. Let's grab them. Let's grab them. Control plus on the number pad. Extrude Z. Individual origins. Scale. GZ. Let's bring them up quite a bit. do. Control R. Control R. Let's grab them. Let's Control B. Let's set that to about there. Extrude scale. Shift Z. Take it in a little bit. Control R. Control R. Let's do those. Control B. Let's do one here. Let's extrude scale. Shift Z. Take it in a little bit. Then let's go 3, let's grab these, these, Control plus on the number pad, inset II. Not to go over them vertex corners. In fact, Control Z, let's dissolve faces, then inset, there we go. Extrude Z, bring them down a bit. Let's Control loop cut there. Let's have another one. Extrude scale, Shift Z. Nope. Go away, game ready driver. Control B. Control Z. I'm definitely going to have to finish soon because my throat's giving in. Control B. Let's Control bevel. Extrude scale, Shift Z. Let's just take them out a little bit. Right, let's Control plus on the number pad. Have we got everything? 3, stop doing that. Right, just make sure we've got all of that. UV editing, UV, smart UV project, okay, G, just grab them. Let's start stacking. We've got a fairly decent size brick texture, so we don't need to break it down too minutely. Let's try that. Let's rotate G. Scale it down a little bit. We're looking compared to these bricks. Scale it down a little bit, just make them a little bit bigger. Let's go grab, right, we want, no, those ones are alright. We want these ones, them, and we want the internal ones. What have we got selected down there? I don't know. Let's rotate. I'll just rotate those. Shading. Let's just go modeling. Let's just go and grab these two. UV editing. G. Scale. G. Pop it on there. I haven't used this fan. I meant to have a fans on there. There we go. We've got a couple of little chimneys. Brick section. I was going to put some fans on, but we have been going probably over nearly 2 hours now. I'm going to call it done. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Just before I do, I think I'm going to just go and change that top section for concrete. That's better. That's much better. Here we go. A little industrial building for you with a bit of concrete, some brick. You can go and play around with anything you want to do, change things if you want to do, make the windows different. I don't know, it's up to you. I know some of you aren't even making stuff, you're just watching. Let's go ahead and save. Make sure to save your work frequently, even though I haven't saved for over an hour. Yeah, there you go. Little industrial type building. I might actually put that in the game as a warehouse or something. Yeah, a little warehouse or something like that. Probably gonna go. Well, actually, there's a little bit of editing just needs doing there. These sections. Just clipping over that. What are they clipping on there? Okay. Is it just the way? No, it's the top ones. Aha. These ones. Let's just move them up a little bit so that they're on the edge. There we go. Yeah, if you want to go and line things up perfectly, spend a bit of time getting these lined up. I'm going to go and fiddle around with this and get everything lined up properly. I was going to add a fan, an industrial fan. I might still add one, but it just simply would be a box, and I'm just going to put that texture on it. So I might add a couple of little fans on here. In fact, go on, let's do it. Stop chickening out just because you've been recording for God knows how long. Let's have one there and one there, shall we? We do on the other side as well. You that one? These look slightly different. They all look a bit different then. Okay. Alright, just gonna have one above the door. Extrude Z. Let's just pop that in there. Let's control R. Let's just drop that down 3. Extrude scale. Shift Z. Bring that in a little bit there. Control plus on the number pad. UV editing. Smart UV project. There goes my voice. I can't speak. Let's grab that one. Rotate. G. Scale. G. Scale it just so it fits right. That one does that. Let's just press delete on the number pad. It looks a little bit stretched, so make it a bit. Want these details in as well. Rivet bits in there. We go. Let's those two. In fact, snap them over one another. G scale G. A little bit that way. Just want some fans on the end there, some vents on the end there. This one can. G. Come back, right, G. Let's scale this one right down. Pop it in. G. Let's just pop it up there somewhere. Rotate it. Now let's get these other bits to do the same. I'm dying. It's hay fever that's caused this. I've got a bit of a sore throat. Hay fever is not normally a symptom of sore throat's not normally a symptom of hay fever, but it gives me like I get like a really bad cold at times when it's red hot and lovely outside. It does my head in. Alright, let's just whack that one there. Shading. There we go. We got a little rusty Kind of looks a bit odd stuck there. I might move it and put it on a stand here. I think it probably look a little bit better on a stand. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's split G Y X GX. Let's GX. Just snap it back. Let's go bounding box center GX. Snap it back to there. GZ. Let's bring it back to there. Let's oh no! I've just noticed something. I haven't got a face on that side. Damn it. Right, let's... These are not even, are they? Let's shift D. Let's GY X. Let's GX. Where have you gone? GX. There. GY. Let's just snap to there. Let's just up that edge. GY. Snap that back into there. That's okay. That's UV editing. Let's edge select. Get that. Fill. Smart UV project. UV. 3 face select. UV. Add UV. Scale. Scale. Give it that way. Not sure if that was the right way or not. Scale. So look at that shading. You're not really going to see. Yeah, that looks alright. See a lot of the underside. Let's subdivide 3. Inset, II, scale Y, individual origins, scale Y. Do them. Let's go bounding box, scale Y. Let's bring them back out again. Individual origins, scale Y. Let's make them square again. I know I've messed that texture up under there. Extrude Z. GX. Just bring them. GZ down a bit. Control plus. Extrude scale. Yeah, no. Let's go back. Just scale those. Make them a bit bigger. There we go. That'll do. Extrude Z. GX. There we go. Go ahead and delete those faces. Go away to the menu thing. Let's grab them. Control plus again, minus control plus. Go on. Control shift click. Don't need those bits. UV smart UV project. Okay. G. Let's grab all of these. Give me them. G. Not one. G. Rotate. G. Rotate. Scale. G. Scale that back up a bit there. How does that look? There we go. We've got a air conditioning unit above the door. Kind of floating off the wall a little bit. You should be snapped to that wall. UV modeling. Let's go back. Let's control plus. Let's GYX. GX. Make sure we're on bounding box. GX. X. I want to snap to there. There we go. better. Now it's sitting on the wall. You can always go and lower that down a little bit if you want. GZ. Bit about there. GY. Get it in the middle. Right. That is definitely the lot. Thanks everybody again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up down there. I will be back really soon with a shorter one. After I've gone and made some more stuff for the competition. Right, I shall be back really soon. I'll see you then. Bye.